I started duck hunting in 1976 as a young boy with my dad. I've been addicted to duck hunting ever since. In 1992, I decided that I was going to figure out a way to duck hunt every day of duck season. The young guy, right out of college, Tom Foti gave me my first job. He was an ecologist.
And they actually placed him in my office to make maps of endangered and threatened species. The longer he stayed with us, the more knowledgeable he became and the more interested he became.
From 94 till 2005, I was a federal biologist that delivered that wetlands program, which meant renovating agriculture and creating wetlands, planting trees, developing moist soil impoundments, and then teaching those landowners how to manage those wetlands. 10 years, 30 states, thousands of individuals that I've worked with. We started having a multi-agency planning team meeting at Five Oaks.
And Jody at that time was working for NRCS. And so I'd see Jody once a year at that partners meeting. And that's how we first met. What caught my eye about Jody was his incredible knowledge and passion. In 2004, I realized I needed more help and told Jody I was actually talking to someone else about creating a position called Five Oaks Wildlife Services. So we would not only work on our properties, but other people's properties. And Jody just says, I'll take that job.
When I got to Five Oaks, October of 2005, the big push was we were going to increase the health of the forest because of the flood regimes that were happening. And so we had a target to work for the ducks. It was really neat to get to put all that together and then just every year see more improvement.
In 2015, Jody and I talked, and he was ready to go on his own. And so I just became one of his largest clients. Jody manages our day-to-day operations, and everything that we do at Five Oaks comes under Jody. But EPS evolved out of that.
When I started the Ecosystem Protection Service, EPS LLC, George allowed me to have a contractual agreement where I'm tied to Five Oaks and the beneficiaries are my clients in Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi. So it's a symbiotic relationship.
It's a great services he's doing and providing. And what I've seen lately, since we started Five Oaks Ag Research and Education Center, is teaching abilities to the graduate certificate students in the program we have with the University of Arkansas at Monticello.
I want to train younger people because if there's not a little Jody coming behind the old Jody, and there's not another person coming up being an environmental lawyer that's going to fight for our rights, then this thing's for naught. We want to help mentor new and young people and carry the torch.
I really think these students will be his greatest contribution. Couldn't have been more proud of him.
Of course, I'm proud of him and what he has done. There's 1 million acres out there that are more natural, that are more productive, and that are better understood by their managers, and I think that's great.
All in all, the biggest blessing I've had in my life is my family. My wife, I couldn't tell y'all what she sacrificed for me to do this. And then I got 2 wonderful children who love to duck hunt. To be inducted is a special thing. It's all about a duck. I've always told George, never underestimate the power of a duck. They're powerful.